Yo, what is up, my monkeys? And I want to talk about this topic that's been on my mind since December. Do you guys remember what happened in December? Oh my lord. Okay, that was a bar though. That was like low-key a bar. But December 25th, Christmas, right? No, worst day of my life. I got to hear, well, first I heard Whole Lotta Red by Playboi Carti. Total horrible album. All misses. It was like what, 25 songs? Just horrible. Horrible album. But then, to my surprise, well, I mean, not really like surprise, but I was keeping up with TNM on the low key, even though we voted him out for being sussy. But I knew he was dropping Whole Lotta Red on December on some Mario Judah shit, you know? And right after hearing the total train wreck that was Whole Lotta Red, I got to hear Tylertnm x Evvann Whole Lotta Red, and it was so horrible. Like I just got finished watching the Polar Express, you know, because it was Christmas. Listened to Whole Lotta Red, got the Bible in the room, and then I heard Tylertnm x Evvann. Oh my lord, dude, disgusting album. But I have a theory on why this album was so mid. I wouldn't say it's disgusting or bad or anything. It's just mid, you know? This shit mid. This shit mid. And yeah, I have some reasons on why I think it might be mid, or reasons why it is mid, because I know it's mid, but you can't really like pinpoint off the top of your head why it's mid, you know? Alright, so here's my first theory. So all of Evan's parts are like so mid. Just all the Evan parts are just so mid, you know? And I think it's not really Evan's fault, but rather like the program he uses to record and put auto-tune on. And I don't remember what it's called, but it's like something that starts with a V. I don't know. But I think, here's my theory. Evan 17 and Tylertnm were in the same room, right? And for some of the songs, Evan was like, okay, I'll just record my part on the phone, on my program, and I'll send it to you to put in Audacity or whatever. But here's where the thing, like the crazy stuff comes in. The mind-blowing conspiracy, whatever, you know? So on the track, I think it was What? It was called like What? And it was to the Go to the Moon beat, even like before Go to the Moon was out. So it was actually kind of like revolutionary, you know? And like it is revolutionary, but still mid, unfortunately, because Evan's part was so incredibly offbeat. And I don't think this was a stylistic choice because on the other tracks, like he was offbeat, but you could tell he was like trying to be on beat. And here's why I think he was offbeat. Well, first off, let's just listen to the song real quick.
You said it can go that way. I said only if you pay. Where? Off the edge, off the money, that bitch my dolly, she killing my bone like Folly Charlie, I be mixing up your codeine, I be mixing up with crazy boy, DB on the lean, we leaning crazy boy, he a fiend, yeah, he a fiend, so shawty what's up, you tryna fuck, yeah, she tryna fuck, yeah, I said get that bitch, yeah, she suck, I said bitch again.
So as you can see, Evan's part was like so insanely mid and like offbeat too. Like offbeat and like wild and bad, or not bad, but mid. And I think it's because when he exports his audio on his program or on his phone or whatever, it speeds up the track, like very slightly. It just speeds up his vocals when he exports just the vocals. It's weird. And I don't know why it happens, but I have two examples of this happening when I asked for verses from Evan. So the first one is for Spider-Man Walking Slush, which is a unfortunately scrapped song by Lil Farting. I want him to release it. I don't know. You gotta talk to him about that. He won't really respond to me. We got some beef going on, whatever. I'll talk about it next video. But Evan sent his verse to Lil Farting, and he sent it as just vocals. And when I tried to put it into the song, like match the vocals up with the beat, it just didn't work. No matter what I tried, it was just like horribly offbeat. No matter what, like even if like the first two bars were on beat, like it would just fall apart pretty quickly because it was like I guess barely sped up, like just a tiny bit. And then this is when I knew something was up with his vocals and with his program or exporting or whatever. When Lil Farting got him on Forever, presented by Fortnite Records, and he asked for just the vote. Like he sent the actual song, and it was totally okay. Like it wasn't sped up or anything. But when he asked for the vocals, and he got the vocals sent in by Evvann, they were like slightly sped up. And like I tried to put it back into the track. I tried to match it up. I was gonna put effects on it and everything, but then it just did not match up, and it was slightly like faster. So I think on the song What and some other songs where Evvann is offbeat, he recorded it on his phone or maybe on that same program on the computer if it's on the computer. I don't know. This is all a theory. But I think he recorded it on his phone and then sent it to T&M to put it onto Audacity. But it was slightly sped up, so it was just like horribly offbeat. And they're probably like, oh, should I re-record this? But no, they can't re-record it because I heard from T&M exclusive info. I don't know if I'm even supposed to like tell you this, tell you this, tell you this. But apparently, Whole Lotta Red was like made in like mostly in one night, and they stayed up till like 5 in the morning. Just like how I'm like up until 5 in the morning right now, thinking about why this album is so mid. It just won't escape my mind. Keeps me up at night. So, theory number two. This also has to do with Evvann and a tiny bit with TNM. So, Evvann with his program, his stupid little program on his stupid little phone. He records, he puts on autotune, and he sends it in. That's it. No effects or anything. Just horrible producer. But that's besides the point. Like a mid producer. Mid producer, like, mid. Not horrible. I wouldn't say he was horrible, he's just mid. And he would just put autotune on there and send it in. Now on the song, I think it was Female, there was like first off, there's like this unison part where they're like singing at the same time, but they're both on like the horribly like wrong key. Like I hate to be Lars right now. I hate to be Lars staring in the camera talking about Will farting, but it has to be done. Evvann is off key. He's off key on a lot of the songs, and I will put up an example right now.
Shawty want a female, okay. Shawty want a female, okay. Shawty want a female, okay. Shawty what you want? Shawty want a female, okay.
Like his singing just feels off, like off key. Like obviously, if you have perfect pitch like me, and you can just identify like everything about a song, you can realize that he is on the wrong key. So that's like it's not really a theory; it's just like a fact. But the third theory, this, the I hate to say this, but I think TNM is just stupid. Like he's always been stupid ever since I met him in seventh grade football. Just like a stupid man. Like I would ask him like a random math question, like 8 times 7. Everyone knows that. 8 times 7 is like, you learn that in second grade, literally second grade. And he'd be like, 60? Bro, shut up. You do not know shit. And you can't just like go in here and make music not even knowing 5 times 7 or whatever I just said. Like he's just dumb. So I think that dumbness translate like I've asked him the same questions, same math questions, like philosophical questions later on, and he just does not have a good answer. I think he's like I don't know what's wrong with him, man. He's just like really dumb. And he makes horrible music. Every single time he drops, just like flops instantly. I don't even listen to it anymore. Honestly, bro, TNM just needs to stop making music right now. Unless I'm on it, of course. Cause like every like nap feature from him, or that's on his song, every song of his that has nap is always a banger. But when he has like other people or by himself, like no one wants to listen to that dude. And that's where I think Whole Lotta Red really missed the mark. Cause he was like so stupid to not put me on the album. You know? I keep saying but it's facts. It's facts. He should have put me on the album. And I understand that we may have had bad blood at the time, but from a marketing perspective, like Trippie Redd and 6ix9ine will make music today, even though they got like Bad Blood. Like there's like 20 songs of Trippie Redd and 6ix9ine together. They still make music, and I don't understand why TNM has to be so in his feels and stupid and not knowing how to market or anything. But yeah, like you can ask Lily. Like I don't even talk to Lily that much, but I know she's in my marketing class, and she could tell you a couple things, you know? Talk to Spog even. He's in the same class. We're all in the same class. And I know about marketing, and TNM knows nothing at all. He doesn't even know math, like second grade math. So basically, like the third theory is that I'm just not on the album. And like, dude, you could have just done. It's not even funny. Come on, bro. Like, but anyways, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me what to do in the next video. I'll probably talk about like my beef with Lil farting at some point. I talked about it a little bit in this video, but yeah. If you did enjoy this video, blah blah blah. And bye, monkeys.